Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. Thank you for joining us on this Friday, January 29th. I'm Linda Karnauskas. In our first segment, we'll be on location at the Eagles Club. We'll be talking with Gina and Brett Carlson in regards to the Cancer Live Auction fundraiser that'll be going on down there. And then on our second segment, we're on location at the library. We'll be talking with Bonnie Krueger about hot reads for a cold night. So please stay with us on those. And then right now, it's time to highlight our sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show. We'd like to, the Owatonna Today Show thanks the following supporters of this program. Our premier sponsors are City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities. Our primary sponsors are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Brookdale Senior Living Solutions, Little Theater of Owatonna, and Owatonna Foundation. Our interlude sponsors are Abraham Consulting Technologies, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carlson, Branstad and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Business Incubator, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, and TPS Insurance. We hope you will support these fine Owatonna businesses, and they support the Owatonna Today Show. Please say thanks to them when you see them out and about. This show is able to continue because of them. We're always looking for more supporters of the show, and if you are a business and would like more information about becoming a sponsor of this program, please contact Leanne at 390-5751. Well, we're going to take a short message from our sponsors, and then we'll see you down at the Eagles Club. Well, please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, Brad here from Owatonna Senior Place. Our goal at Senior Place is to involve, enrich, and empower adults 50 years of age or better to live as independently as possible in our communities. We do this by promoting wellness through recreational, educational, and social opportunities, as well as being a referral source for services available within our area. Activities and programming at our center emphasize creating and maintaining independence in all phases of life. Come see what Senior Place has to offer. Live full, live well, and live long.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. I'm Linda Karnauskas, your host, and we're here at the Owatonna Eagles Club talking to Brett Carlson and Gina Carlson. Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show.
Thank you.
Brett, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm the president down here at the Eagles Club and former chairperson of the committee. My wife is taking on that role now. That's about it. I work in cancer research over at the Mayo Clinic, and pretty boring person.
Okay. And you must be Gina, the wife.
I am.
Why don't you tell us what you're involved in, or a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am the vice president of the Owatonna Eagles, Area 1791. And as the vice president, I am also the chairperson of the 54th annual cancer auction fundraiser that will be coming up.
Which is why we're here today. But I had a bigger question. What is the Eagles Club? You know, many people out there may not know on what level and what the organization is. Could you share that with us?
Sure, we're a fraternal organization. Our motto is people helping people. We do a lot of fundraisers for the local community. The cancer auction is our largest fundraiser of the club, but we do pancake breakfast to support anywhere from the animal shelter to football teams, the quarterbacks club.
Okay. And Gina, how long have you been involved with the Eagles Club here?
I've actually been involved with the Eagles here for probably 5 years. Prior to that, I actually was involved with the Shakopee Eagles. And it was such a great organization that when we relocated from the metro area down to Owatonna, I wanted to become a part of this great organization right here in our new hometown.
let's talk about the fundraiser itself. When is it going to be held?
It will be held February 5th and 6th. The event will start at 6:30 p.m. Friday night and at 4 p.m. on Saturday. It is a live auction where everything that we receive, it's donated by very generous members of the community, very generous business sponsors in the community and outside of our community as well.
Now we're talking about the fundraiser, and people are coming down to enjoy it, and there's obviously going to be proceeds. Could you kind of explain how you're connected to a big picture?
We're part of the 5th District Cancer Telethon in Rochester, and we just went over and presented our check from the 53rd annual, and we gave $38,500 from all our activities down here. $35,300 was donated from last year's cancer auction. That was a 2-day live event.
And the proceeds go to?
Proceeds are staying in Minnesota, which is nice, so we've all been affected by cancer, and we know our loved ones appreciate the fact that we have world-class organizations here in the Mayo Clinic, the University of Minnesota, and the Hormel Institute. Each one of those entities actually receives funding from the Cancer Telethon.
Okay. As a whole, then, the monies that you earn here are sent over to the 5th District, is that correct? And then it's divided out to the different cancer research funding areas, correct?
Correct. Last year, we gave $100,000 to the University of Minnesota. Hormel Institute received $250,000, and the remainder was given to the Mayo Clinic in the form of $650,000.
And that was from the 5th District?
That was from the 5th District. I
So-
wish we could do that just here at our club.
Yes, we do.
How many Eagle Clubs are in the 5th District, do you know?
I don't.
Okay, I wonder.
I don't know that
Because I
either.
read $1 million, that was wonderful. It was $1 million, that was wonderful to give and to have divvied up. So in order to make this a success, and we'll hopefully make a lot of money to send over there, let's go over some of the items that you're going to have in the auction.
Sure. We get donations from individuals as well as businesses, groups of people. We do have corporate sponsors that we have contacted that we've been very lucky to establish some relationships there as well. What we have on the table today would be just a sampling of some of the basket items or donations that we will be auctioning off live during that 2-day auction. We have a Sweetheart Valentine basket. There's a baby basket. Here is a certificate for airfare package for 2 at Don Laughlin's Riverside Resort in Laughlin, Nevada. That includes your air, hotel, and transfers to and from the airport. We have a lovely basket, again, reaching out to our neighboring communities. The Waseca American Legion donated this beautiful Bloody Mary basket. We have a gift certificate from the American. And we have, if you'll excuse me, Brett, we have gift certificates from local businesses Car Time for car detailing, and then also for a VIP reserve tasting for 4 at Cannon River Winery. We have a bed and bath basket here, a basket from one of our corporate sponsors, Lagunitas Brewing Company out of Petaluma, California. They very graciously last year donated 14 cases of beer to our event, and they have repeated with that kind donation this year. So we do auction all of the items off during those 2 days. This is, again, just an example of what we have received. We have donations that continue to come in every single day. They can be dropped off here at the club or with any of our committee members. And again, we will accept donations right up until the day of the auction, even while the auction is going on.
Now, your saying has been people helping people. So if I'm in the community and I want to pitch in, is it too late?
No, not at all. We'll take somebody walking off the street that says, hey, I want to carry some auction items. We'd be happy to have the help.
And if I come, can I just come down that day and say I'd like to help?
Well, we certainly would not turn down any help. We do try to coordinate our helpers and what we call the runners. Those are the individuals that will be carrying the donation baskets through the crowd. As you can imagine, it gets very full in here. So we try to have runners that will take the baskets and the gift items, and they travel through the entire banquet hall here so that everybody gets an opportunity to see what they're bidding on. But if people come down and they want to make a donation, we can accept donations again right through the auction when it's going on. It can be a cash donation, a check donation. You can make donations by credit cards. You can do a merchandise donation, or for gift certificates or services, we happily would accept any.
And if you're looking for a good time, come on down, because there'll be a lot of things going on. There'll be food, there'll be, will the bar be open?
Absolutely.
The bar will be open.
The bar will be open, and we do have a young lady by the name of Corrine Widmer. She's a massage therapist in town, and she is graciously, this will be her second year, she will be down here doing chair massages for $1 per minute. And she donates 100% of all of the money that she makes right into her cancer auction. She doesn't keep anything for herself, so she volunteers that time. It's a lot of time on her feet, but you know, it's wonderful. I confess that I took advantage of that opportunity the last year and the year before. So,
And giving is so important, but it doesn't have to be on a huge level, does it?
not at all. You know, and that's the misconception, is we don't want anyone to think that, well, you know, I can't make a huge donation, so maybe I shouldn't bother at all. Every single bit helps, and every single dime, nickel, penny that we can raise for this event, we roll it forward to that 5th District telethon, and every penny might be that penny that helps us find a cure.
Now, I read $5, even a $5 gift gets a mention.
Absolutely.
It does. We have a money line above the bar in our clubhouse, and anyone giving $5 or more gets a sheet of paper with their name on it, a half sheet for under $50, a full sheet for over $50. We hang it on the line until about a week after the auction, just to make sure that those who donate generously are given credit for their donation. And another thing to remember is the auction's free to attend. We don't charge a buyer's premium for anything that you get here, and we don't charge admission. Just come down, fill out a number. The only thing we ask is you pay for your items when you leave.
And have fun. Have fun
Yes.
during the event. And we should also mention that we have custom t-shirts that are being designed, and we should have those hopefully by the end of this week available for purchase. The t-shirts will be sold for $15, and it will carry our cancer auction logo on it. And all of those proceeds, again, goes towards our auction total.
So again, let's go over all the specifics. What's happening?
We're having a live auction, 2-day event, February 5th and 6th. It's for cancer research fundraising. 100% of it goes all toward cancer research. And it's a great event. Come on down and see what it's all about.
And what are the times?
6:30 Friday night, February 5th, and 4 p.m. on Saturdays, February 6th.
Well, thank you for all you do for the community and for this fundraiser. And research definitely does save lives, wouldn't you say?
I would.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting us share our time.
Well, that's all we have from the Eagles Club. We hope you'll join them for their big auction and fundraiser. We're going to take a quick break to hear some messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Hi, my name is Dave Efforts with TPS Insurance. We're here to handle all your insurance needs. We are a very proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
I didn't just want another job, I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
I was new to town and I didn't know where to turn for a job, so I decided to express myself.
I decided to express myself, and they helped find the right career for me.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
I'm Bill Owens with the Owatonna Business Incubator. Whether your business is just starting out or is expanding, we have the office space and manufacturing space that you need. As the Small Business Counseling Center for this region, we are able to help you in your expansion or your startup of your business. We are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and we're on location at the Owatonna Public Library, and we're talking with Bonnie Krueger. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome to the show today.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for having me.
Now, we have some special things coming up in the library, but first of all, I wanted to ask you what your title is here at the library for those viewers who may not know.
Well, I'm a reference librarian. That's my one hat that I wear. So that's
and what does a reference librarian do?
Well, it means I answer questions. Part of library school includes many classes on reference work, identifying the proper tools and how to find the right answers for people. And yes, we do have computers now and Google and all of that, but there's so many things out on the internet that may not be as accurate as you think. And sometimes you can dig and dig and dig and not find it, and hopefully all of our reference librarians have trained and have the background to know how to navigate through the web and find what's really needed.
And when we can't find something, we're really grateful because you always do.
Oh, it's a challenge. Believe me. People say, well, you know everything. No, I don't know all the answers, but hopefully I know how to find the answers for you, or we keep digging.
And how long have you been doing librarian work?
Oh, well, I graduated a long time ago, but I've been here almost 33 years. It'll be in May. So.
Wow. So the job keeps you happy and presents challenges, and
oh, yes.
The years fly by.
You never know when the phone rings or someone comes up what the next question will be.
Well, and I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you.
But we're going to talk about books, and you want to talk about a special focus this month, and what is that focus?
Well, February is I Love to Read Month, and part of that, we have a program every year called Hot Reads for Cold Nights. And this is the winter reading program for adults. We just want to celebrate people that read and encourage them to continue that. And we have weekly drawings for prizes during this month. And because it's leap year, we're actually going to have a special drawing on the 29th for that day.
Yeah. Now, my ears tuned up right away when you said prizes.
Oh, yes. I mean, you might get hot chocolate, you might get tea, you might get special coffee, you might get chocolate to eat, little Dove candies or whatever, and maybe some other little surprises in there. So it's usually just a whole little special package that will just say thank you for being a reader. So
I come in, I get a book, I go home, I read it, I come back, I register, and I possibly win a treat on top of it. Well, that's a good deal.
And all we ask is that besides sharing your name and phone number, is you share what book you liked or would share with a friend, a title or an author that you've read.
What fun, and a way maybe to promote a new book club starting up or whatever.
Yes.
So I've heard about these hot reads for a cold night, is that right? Would you like to share with the viewers what some of those are?
Oh, sure. Well, it can be anything. But some of the more current things that are really popular that aren't out right now are, we have a new book by Janice Y.K. Lee, and it talks about expatriates, and it's about 3 American women living in an expatriate community in Hong Kong. And many people like books about relationships between women, interpersonal relationships, and the expatriate thing just really ties in something different. I know Amy Tan and others have been very popular with the Chinese and other Japanese stories, and I think this one would find a good readership as well.
And the world's a smaller place.
Right.
So
and this author wrote The Piano Teacher, which was very well received a few years ago. So I'm sure it would be liked by many.
Okay.
Lisa Scottolini is also a great female author, and she writes mystery stories, lawyers, thrillers, all of that. And she's one of my favorites, and her newest is Corrupted. So
Wow, that sounds interesting right off the bat. I like kind of the spark, the mystery and the spies myself.
One of our Minnesota authors is John Sanford, and he has done the Prey series, P-R-E-Y. And he's kind of deviated because he's gone off and come up with sort of a sci-fi, fiction-y thing in the vein of Michael Crichton. I haven't read this one personally, but it's called The Saturn Run. And asking other desk staff what we've had for responses on this, it's like, well, it's different, but I kind of liked it, or I wish you'd go back to the Prey-series. But this is sci-fi, that's mysteries. But once again, he's a Minnesota author, and if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, which is also what we encourage, give it a try.
Winter's a good time to try something new.
Right, right. This is another author, Chris Pohalian, that has been wrote The Guest Room and some others, and this one is new right now. He also wrote The Midwives and The Sandcastle Girls. So I recognize him because we have a lot of book clubs in town that use us here. And I'm thinking that this one might become one of those reads as well. I don't know a lot about it yet. I haven't finished it all, but it's in the style of two men lie dead in a suburban living room. Two women are on the run from police, and a marriage is ripping apart at the seams. I mean, it's just made for, okay, what's going to happen next, right?
Correct. And a piece of candy that I got last week when I won.
There you go. And then for the lighter fare, Philip Gooley has been writing for quite a few years, and his protagonist is a Quaker pastor, and so it's a nicer story. It centers around town of Hope, and we have actually two books he's put out at once. Or I mean, Harmony is the town, not Hope. But there's Hope in Harmony. So anyway, for those that like just a nice, clean story, good read, I would recommend him. And you can always go back and find his earlier books as well. We also like to encourage people to try other things. Nonfiction. I don't sometimes read enough nonfiction, but I find these to be interesting. Killing Reagan is another one by Bill O'Reilly. He's done Killing Lincoln, Killing Kennedy, Killing Jesus. He has just a really unique way of going through the background events that led up to this big event that we've all probably known in our lives. So it's a good way to review history. The Boys in the Boat is about Americans during their quest for gold in the 1936 Olympics in Berlin. And then the Wright brothers, it's about how they became the fathers of getting something off the ground and staying off the ground longer than 30 seconds. So.
And I know you wanted to touch on an author.
Yes.
That is coming through a promotion here.
Right. Hot Reads, besides Hot Reads for Cold Nights in February, we're part of an author tour that Selco promotes. It's our regional library, and that comes to us through the Minnesota Library Legacy Grant and Clean Waters Land and Legacy Grants. I have to get all those in there. So anyway, this author, Julie Klassen, is a Minnesota author who's a book award winner, won it for The Secret of Pembroke Park last year. And she writes Regency romance, so you get into the kings and queens and the Europe and all that sort of thing. Once again, it's more of a Christian fiction base, so looking forward to hearing her present on February 25th. That'll be at 7 o'clock in the evening here, or you can do it at Blooming Prairie in the afternoon as well.
Okay. And if they're interested in reading some of these, we can just reserve them through the library desk?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, Bonnie, thanks for sharing with us what's hot on a winter night. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
As always, and we'll be talking to you again in the future, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bonnie. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Please stay with us.
Hi, Warren Abraham, Abraham Consulting Technologies, your one-stop technology shop. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. We have our community announcements that I'm reading at this time. The Steele County History Center will be swinging to the big band sound on Friday, January 29th from 6 to 11 p.m. Opening the evening at 6 p.m. will be KRFO Big Band Radio Show featuring Jerry Peters and Todd Hale in a live recording of their show. The Owatonna High School Jazz Band will follow KRFO at 6:45 p.m. and will feature special guest performers. The Dean's List Big Band will take the stage at 8 p.m. A variety of ticket options are available and can be purchased online at www.steelhistorymuse.org or at the Steele County History Center, Kotke Jewelers, and Tri-M Graphics. Another way to stay warm this winter will be with the 12th Annual Chili Cook-Off benefiting the Andrew Lawrence Memorial Scholarship Fund. It's going to be on January 30th, and it'll be from 4 to 8 p.m., and where? It's going to be out at the Ritchie Brothers Auctioneers. The Steele County Historical Society will launch a new series called History Uncorked, where audiences learn about Steele County history while enjoying a glass of wine or beer. The first event in the series is Jealousy, Love, and Poison that will walk through a 1905 attempted murder that happened in Steele County. The case involves a single 32-year-old farm woman who was charged with pouring rat poison into a neighbor's well. Here the attorneys argue the case using the evidence from 1905. The audience will deliberate and decide the case before learning how it was actually decided in 1905. History Uncorked will be held at 7 p.m. Thursday, February 4th at the Steele County History Center. Tickets are $10 for members, $15 for non-members, and you must be 21 years of age to attend. Tickets are available for purchase online at the www.steelhistorymuseum.org. Seating is limited. And then, of course, coming up is our winter weekend out, February 5th to 7th. We have on the 5th, 1 to 4:30, sledding and movies at West Hills. On Saturday the 6th, all-day boot hockey tournament, Morehouse Park. On Saturday, February 6th, 1 to 5 p.m., free Fat Tire bike demonstrations. Saturday, February 6th at 5:30, bonfire and ice skating. Sunday, February 7th, 1 to 3 p.m., family ice fishing at Lake Colmar. So there's plenty of things coming up to keep us involved. Be sure and join us. That's all we have for you today, but we want you to be sure to join us on Monday when we're celebrating our 25th year on the air. Joining us on Monday will be Todd Hale and Connie Ruth, so you won't want to miss that. And have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.